Hi, I'm Joel Willitts, and I'm a professor of New Testament, and I'm actually standing in a place called Mitzpe, Ramon, in the southern Negev in the land of Israel. Around me is just barren desert and deep mountainous canyons. This is an amazingly beautiful and yet brutal typography. Right behind me is probably a sheer drop of about 300 feet into a canyon. And there's nothing around. It is beautiful because it is desolate. It's a beautiful desolation. And this is the area, in fact, that the people of Israel came as they entered the Promised Land. Just around me is a place called Kadesh. Kadesh is a very important site in the Old Testament because it's a place where God was with his people and was leading his people into the Promised Land that he had given to them through their fathers. And so as they stand on the cusp of entering God's Promised Land, a very important event takes place that's recorded in Numbers 13 and 14. The people of Israel have already been wandering in this difficult typography. I mean, this is barren as barren gets. It's nothing but sort of dirt and rock. I mean, there's nothing alive around except maybe some desert brush. I mean, it makes sense when you're standing here that the people of Israel would have been very concerned about their lives, about how they would eat or what they would drink. It's easy to be smug when we're reading our Bibles, say, in the comfort of our home in North America or in the United States. But when you get out into the desert here, you realize this was a terribly dangerous place that God had led his people into. And it raises all kinds of questions about faith. In fact, the story of the 12 tribes, the tribal leaders, and the spies going into the land is a story of faith.